So Dr. Chan, hand washing and cleaning and disinfecting services helps reduce the risk of transmission. Tell us more about that. Why is that the case?
Yeah, I think as an infectious disease doc, I think hand washing is really one of those ways that sometimes we don't think about as much. I mean, we've talked a little bit about the masking and the physical distancing, but hand washing and cleaning of surfaces is just as important. I think, as you mentioned, it's one of those things where I think we all routinely touch our eyes, touch our mouth, touch our food before we eat it. So wash your hands. Soap and water is best, and as you mentioned, it will protect you against SARS-CoV-2, but also others. I think one thing we've learned in this pandemic is that this virus can live on surfaces of many different things, whether it be plastic or cardboard or other objects. So we do encourage washing hands for sure, and also wiping down of high-touch surfaces, which we'll talk about in a second.
It's funny, as a doctor, one of the things I find most humbling is that it's hard to take myself so seriously about saving lives when soap and water has saved so many millions of lives. And I just think it's important to keep that in context, is that soap and water, a relatively new historical discovery, if you will. I remember when Lister first talked about using soap and water, people thought he was a little bit off. And how many lives have been saved? Millions, by just using soap and water. So critical to the spread of disease.